Hello, I'm Freema Agyeman. You might know me as Martha Jones in Doctor Who. You all saw how wonderful the series looked. I'm now going to take you on a tour around the studios and introduce you to some of the people who helped make that magic happen. Hello. So this is reception, and we're just going to have a look at the offices upstairs. Now, when I'm here, I spend most of my time on set, so I don't know exactly what goes on in every single one of these offices, but let's go and have a nosy anyway. Sarah Jane goes on here, I do know that, as well as Doctor Who. Hello. And the art department's up here as well. People working, so... And then we have the Doctor Who office in here, where there's always loads and loads of things going on. They all look like they're working really hard. Have a look, there we go in. So this is where like all the call sheets are printed up and all the production coordinating and loads and loads of things go on here. Jess I used to call all the time for any and everything because I didn't know anything about Cardiff, so I'd call her all the time and ask for help about everything. And she's just eternally helpful, as is everybody else. So now, this length of the corridor is Torchwood. We had Sarah Jane and Doctor Who down there, so this is Torchwood. And just in case you get lost and don't know where you are, he will guide you. The gorgeous John Barrowman. These are the toilets, I know that much. And that's Graham Harper, the most wonderful director in the world. I can see champagne in there, that's always good. Whose office is that? This is the Torchwood production office. I've never been in here. Oh my God, how exciting. Oh look, Eve. Picture of Eve with her Welsh BAFTA. Right, now let's head on downstairs and have a sneaky peek at the studio. This is the Blue Box Cafe, where obviously you can get things to eat and drink, but at the moment what's going on is a production meeting for the Christmas special, so we can either earwig or just ask Phil. What is going on, please?
Well, today is the second day of recce's, and recce's are basically where we all get on a bus, all the heads of department get on a bus, and we go around all the different locations and sets that we're going to film in across the next block of episodes. So we've just spent 2 days doing that. At the end of that, we all sit down and have a great big meeting, all the heads of department, all the special effects people, the stunt people, everybody is going to be involved in the shoot, and we just talk through the whole schedule, day by day by day, scene by scene by scene. So we're not standing there on the day really saying, oh, where's that monster, or where's that bit of green screen, or where are we putting the camera. We have to try and work out as much as we can in advance. We're standing outside Studio 6 here. And they're building the first set that we'll shoot on in 4 days' time on Monday. I'm a little bit taken aback at how little has been done here. It has to be said, given that they're all going to be standing on there filming. That
particular set? Oh my God.
This is two ends of a bridge that the characters have to cross. They have to get from A to B across a bridge that spans a big chasm. The whole thing is surrounded by green screens, so that then the mill can paint in all the chasm that's around them and the big dangerous drop that's underneath them. By the time you see it in the Christmas special, it's going to feel pretty dangerous.
Of course, I cannot wait to see it. Honestly, it's so amazing.
I know, and it's going to be strange because you're not in this one.
Yeah, but I'm still
in this one. So I mean, it's strange for us, but it'll be strange for you too. So I'm going to go have this meeting.
Do some work, my darling.
Nice to see you.
Absolutely adorable to see you.
Lots of love.
Thank you, baby. Bye.
Bye.
Let's just go and have a look. Come. What's really exciting about this for me is I never get to see this side of it. Literally, you walk onto a new set and it's just all there and beautiful and done up. And I've often said, who are the people that do this? Because I've never met the construction guys, and they say they're like little elves in the night. They just do all the amazing work and then flitter off before we ever get there. So this is a really fun behind-the-scenes moment for me as well. This is Alan, the construction charge hand, who can give us a little bit of insight into what's going on here today. So we've just been told that this is the Christmas special set.
Yeah.
And we've also been told that it should be ready imminently. How's that going?
Filming that on Monday, but from a construction point of view, we're going to have it finished by the end of play tomorrow, so the painters can get at.
Oh, of course. And you've got other people coming in to do their section as well.
Dressing and whatever.
Two of my favourite sets were the sewers in 4 and 5.
Oh yes.
That, was just there was a sewer in the room, as far as I was concerned. Not that I'd go walking in sewers, but I know that that's how they'd look. And also, how was that to do?
That was pretty good, yeah, but it was still quite a tight deadline on that one.
Yeah.
And just a big paint job.
Yeah, it really was a complicated deal. And also the cottage in episode 8 or 9. Yeah, that was that.
I've slept since that one, I think. But,
well, you don't look tired. You know, you look just pretend you work hard.
I'm sure. Nothing.
Well, listen, thank you so much for having a chat. And yeah, we'll just let them get on because they've got like 0 time left. So, having just seen the magic of the sets, we're now going to go and talk to the people who are responsible for dressing them and all the detail that goes into like all the props, and whether it's, you know, a teapot in a room or a sonic screwdriver or, you know, an amazing gun or something. I've often wondered who makes all these things, and I've never met these guys before. So, come in, let's go and say hello and go and have a little snoop around as well. Hi, Barry.
Oh, hello.
You all right, love?
How are you? All right?
Good, very well, thank you.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've just come to see where all the magic happened.
Well, we make all the props for your show, and Torchwood and Sarah Jane. John's making some canisters over here, based on this design. And I've got a day to make this beastie there.
A day to make it.
Yeah.
Oh, the pressure's on in every department, isn't it?
It usually is. These are the Titanic rings that you saw at the end of the last series.
Sure.
You know, we're making a few more of those. We make a lot of guns, so there's some over here we've just done for Torchwood marketing. That's the gun that we've just made for this episode.
So, how much of the time are you using fake guns?
All the time.
All the time.
All the time.
But when they fire them, obviously.
Oh, they're putting CGI. I mean, we do put lights in. If you remember, the Jadoon guns had lights and little LEDs and things like that. But these are quite a basic sort of, just a basic prop. We also
Good, weighty.
Yeah. We also have one of these, which you probably recognise.
Thank you. Oh, is that from the Daleks in Manhattan?
That's right. Yeah, the Tommy gun. We made 21 of these. We made this Dalek here. This was completely from scratch. It's the new version of the Dalek, in as much as it divides, so they can get it through doors now when they take it on set. The skirt will come off, and this is a separate piece, and this is a separate piece. Cool. And then, well, there's no animatronics in there, but it is, you know, basically ready to operate this one.
You're revamping Sonic or something, are you?
Yeah, Nick's been re-machining it. There's an old body there. You know, it's all got a little bit dog-eared where, you know, David's been throwing around.
Doctor?
Sorry. We are in the process of just revamping it. And it's his little LED in there. And so that's just got to be painted now under crackle grey put on and what have you.
As you can see, every inch of this studio is used for something or other. You might recognise this little bit of set behind me. It's from Totally Doctor Who, but the show's finished now, so it's all closed up. But just a stone's throw away in this direction, you won't believe what we've got through there. Ta-da! It's the outside of the TARDIS, which looks like a great big tortoise. So, this is the inside of the TARDIS, and the first thing we see when we walk in is a coat stand. Bit random because the Doctor never actually uses it. He always throws his coat through this loopy thing here, and then usually bounds up to the console. And if we do that today, we will find Matt, the art department coordinator. There's just so many odds and sods and bits and bobs.
We scour everything, junkyards, there's a bit of jet planes in here, so we just try and use all sorts. Hopefully no one would really recognise where they come from. David likes to just go wild in here and use all the buttons that he possibly can. John Sim went a little bit overboard and broke all this off.
Did he break that?
That's the bit. It's fine. He's the master, he's sort of allowed to.
What's this made of? Because obviously when I first come on the set, I didn't think it was going to sound like that.
it's some sort of almost cling film with a type of foam over the top. We've run lights all the way through it, so there's some bit of luminosity coming from it. Hopefully we don't get people banging into it when we film, otherwise it'd give it away a little bit.
The clever thing as well when we film on it is if you take a look over there, there's actually no set over there. You kind of feel like you're on a stage here. I did sometimes because there can be, 50 people out there at any one time, and you're there playing to the cameras, and then you kind of look out and there's just
just a sea of faces.
sea of faces out there as well. So
it's fantastic. You never get bored of coming onto this set.
We'll just let you fiddle and recreate and do whatever it is you do here. Thanks very much.
See you later.
Cheers, Matt. We have something else round here. So if you'd just like to follow me through here, you will see the back of the Torchwood set. And literally, we have just gone round the TARDIS. They are so close to each other. So obviously, you couldn't have everybody on their own set at the same time. So you kind of have to take it in turns to be in here and film on your set. Otherwise, it'd be too noisy. So have a little look in there. The Torchwood hub. How marvellous. So, straight off the set, we find ourselves on a corridor where all the editing takes place. Now, at the end of all the editing does take place on set, so at the end of the day, all the rushes are taken over to the loading suite, and the rushes are footage that's been filmed that day. And once in the loading suite, they're loaded up into a big computer and then cut and pasted, and I don't know all the technological terms. Let's go and talk to the people who do.
When we get the tapes at the end of the day, from filming, they come to us and we ingest them into our editing system, and we start logging away and preparing for the editors who would come in the next morning, and they start chopping away then. So literally when the director gets into the edit, he's got a rough cut of what's going on, and they just fine-tune it in the fine cut.
I mean, it does look very organised here, but there's lots of papers.
There's lots of paperwork. So these are what we get from our lovely continuity people on set. So basically, they log everything that you guys do. So any kind of change in continuity with, dialogue or movement, she would note down for us on this piece of paper. So the editor will know, oh, that take is not going to match with the next one because Freema's scratching her head or something. So everything is down on there for them to kind of as a guide. Everything goes in, and it's these are what we call bins, and these are the clips, and then we stick them down on what we call a timeline, which is a sequence, and all chopped together. Then it gives you a final piece. What should do. So. And
what's this little fellow doing here?
This little fella, I cannot say because it's for a future programme, so it's top secret. Yes. Watch this space.
Watch that space. So it's not just offices and studio space we have here. This is the warehouse. They keep all the props that make every scene in Doctor Who look so realistic. There's everything in here from sofas to spaghetti sauce. And there's a little area just off here that's kept locked at all times because it has some very valuable props inside, which I'm sure you'll be able to identify. We have our fellow here and his buddy and his little friend over there whose clothes don't match. But anyway, outside, I can see somebody getting ready to entertain us. And that's Nick Briggs, the voice of the Daleks.
Hello.
Hello.
Thank you for that round of applause.
Yeah, you deserve it.
I was in my own little world there.
Listening to what?
Well, this sort of thing. I like it.
Groovy. Right,
Do you want to know how it works?
What's this?
Yes, this is a sound mixer. This is a ring modulator.
Right.
This is a microphone.
Yeah.
This is my mouth. I make a noise into there. It goes down this wire, into here, comes out of there. This wire goes into there, which kind of does funny stuff to it. It breaks the voice up, but, it you can do weird things with it like that. If I just talk like that, it doesn't really sound like a Dalek. You have to do that. Exterminate! Do you want to go?
Okay.
Go on.
Well, can we do this
Yes.
a little bit from here? But can I read them and you read Martha?
Okay, yes.
Intelligence scan, initiate.
Intelligence scan.
That sounds terrible.
Carry on.
Superior intelligence. This one will become an ultimate hybrid.
A what?
Silence!
You can't just experiment on people. It's insane. It's inhuman.
We are not human. Take her away.
That actually got quite good at the end, I think. Don't you think? Yeah. What did you think of my Martha?
Let's
weren't.
just swap back, honey bunny. You do your thing, I'll do mine. That is fun. Do you just take it home and play with it?
No, I just live here. So if you could just leave me alone, I'm going back to my own world.
Intelligence scan negative.
Let's leave it to it.
Please leave. Go away. Exterminate. Exterminate.
Right, now let's just see what's in here. Big shiny red doors, found something very exciting. Right, here we have the costume storage space. This is Lindsay and she is the costume supervisor. So can you just tell us a bit about what all these costumes are?
We're starting to load up now for Series 4, so we've got all our keep warm coats and things here. And then upstairs on this level, we've got all our costumes from Series 1, 2 and 3.
Blimey.
All packed away up there. And this is all your clothes from Series 3.
The colours, I kind of, they all, there's not like a yellow or something in there that just goes through the rest. It's all really kind
It's all kind of blended in.
Yeah.
It's like the Martha colours, wasn't it?
Which the colours I absolutely adore. Anyway, so. Let's start at the beginning. Now this, I wore the first time that we see Martha.
Yeah. Walking down the street on the mobile phone.
Yeah.
Going to work.
But then that was the only time I actually got to wear it, and I really like this. But
It's nice.
this is just what's the classic Martha
This
look,
is the
really,
Martha
isn't it?
look.
That's brilliant.
And this is on the doll and all the sort of promotional stuff and the DVD packaging. This is you now, isn't it?
And I remember when we were shopping for this, Lou did say to me, Louise, paid costume designer, did say, make sure that whatever you agree to, you're not going to get tired of, because we knew that it would be.
It was like, and it was sort of 6 episodes that you were in this for, weren't you? So
Yeah.
it was a really long time.
Because, well, we didn't film in order. We filmed 1 and 2, didn't we? And then 3
Then
and
we
6.
did 3 and 6, yeah.
So I wasn't actually in this for 6 episodes straight.
Yeah.
But so the 4th episode that we filmed, I got to change outfits. But that was the right time, I thought.
Yeah.
But it broke that up for me.
Exactly. I think we had about 4 of those in the end. There's 3 there, but I think there was about 4. And then we had a bigger one. Yeah, you can see this this is the stunt dress for when you were harnessed in the cathedral bit, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So that was like a bigger size up again, and then, you know, that was obviously where the harness came through. You know, Catherine Tate's wedding dress, we had about 7 of those, and I mean, there were holes everywhere in the end, you know, the side, the front, and you just think, God.
Right, now this, I really like that. In fact, I think David said that was his favourite outfit, the Utopia outfit. Seriously. Me and Lou went out shopping and we had to sort of look for a jacket or some sort of coat, because we knew we were going to be out in the quarry a lot. And then we found this, and you know, it's just
really
one of those
worked.
finds where you just put it on and go, that's it. You know, we kind of found what we needed in like 10 minutes, so that was really lucky. So thank you very much for all my beautiful outfits.
Oh, it's a pleasure. It's always good fun.
Thanks.
Thanks. See you again.
See you later.
Take care, lovely. Bye.
Bye. Well, I hope you all enjoyed that. It is really hectic in there of everyone trying to get ready for the Christmas special, so let's leave them to it. Oh, and I'll see you soon.